Hi guys, I'm Locutus and welcome back to the Collective. And today we're going to take a look at a little game called Eastshade, which I must admit is a game I had never heard of. I'd never not been following its development or anything. It just came out very recently. It's not very expensive. It's a little indie project you can get on Steam for about 15 quid, ish. You know, regional prices may vary, sale prices, etc., etc., etc. I think I paid about £15 for it. Um, I'd never heard of it until I saw it played on Many a True Nerd. Another much better channel than mine, by the way. Highly recommend checking it out. John does excellent work, even if he is insane, in the best possible way. And yeah, I'd never heard about this game. And then I saw it played, and the concept just fascinated me. It's so unique. I have never played anything like it. On the surface, it looks like, you know, your standard sort of fantasy, Skyrim-y type fantasy world you explore and so forth. But the twist is, you're not a warrior or anything fighting around. You're a painter. And what you do is you go around the world, you find beautiful scenic vistas, and you make paintings of them, beautiful oil paintings. And then you try and sell the paintings. And that is it. That is the whole game. It is a paint 'em up. It's an open world exploration game where rather than trying to, you know, loot dungeons and fight monsters, you are an artist trying to make and sell pretty pictures. So now that most of you have left, those of you who have remained and find this whole idea as curiously fascinating as I did, let's get stuck in. We're actually going to start a new game because I've only just started playing before anyway, and the game had a bug when I first started, which is to say the skybox was broken and I couldn't actually see any of this stuff. All I could see was a plain blue sky. Which, seeing as the game is all about, you know, scenery and vistas and painting the scene, kind of a big deal. So yeah, let's go new game here. What is our name? Our name is Locutus, of course. And yeah, this is very much one of those games. I'm going to stop talking through the loading screen here, just in case it doesn't record, because if you missed all that, I was just saying, yeah, I'm not too sure. Bandicam, which I use to record software, sometimes has issues with loading screens, so it may have, if that skipped a bit there, apologies. And yeah, we get this little ship. You can, by default, that cursor in the middle of the screen that you can see crosshair is off. I turn it on because it actually helps with, and it does actually say this in the menu, it's designed in such a way that, and they're not wrong, it helps with motion sickness that some people get from first-person engines. I actually suffer from that quite badly at some engines. Some engines do it to me, some don't. But having the crosshair on seems to help. And yeah, it's a fantasy world. All the people are sort of strange anthropomorphic animals. So let's talk to this monkey guy over here.
Forgive an old woman, but I forgot your name. What was it again?
It's Locutus, of course.
Would you mind getting my book from the sleeping quarters? It would spare my bones the trip. It's called Great Voyages.
Of course not, monkey lady. I will go and get your book. And then we get the basics of how to pick things up. And, oh, also, look at the journal. Help an old woman. So let's get the book. We can read the book a bit. Sees the north widely unexplored. Blah, 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 blah. Many ships are lost. Okay. Let's go give her book back. Where am I?
Thank you very much. I've read this old book many times. Seems I find something new each read. And no matter how many times I've read it, it never fails to get me excited for adventure. Are you the adventuring type?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Ah, after my own heart. I've had a lifetime of it, believe it or not. If you're sticking around in Eastshade, maybe I'll tell you all about it sometime. Captain Ilona told me we'll be landing in Lindo shortly. I think we're all antsy to arrive.
Yeah, for a little indie game, they've actually got surprisingly good voice acting in this as well. So yeah, I've learned a new topic. When I talk to the people, I can choose about that topic now. Let's go talk to this monkey guy over here.
I've never been to Eastshade. I've heard wonderful things about it. Did you know that the people there used to cover their mouths with garments? I've heard that's since gone out of style. Quite a strange fashion fad if you ask me. As long as Eastshade doesn't rock like this ship, I will love it.
Okay. And now we can ask about Lindo, now that we know about the name of the town.
It's the quaint little seaside town we'll be landing in. It's one of the many gems of the country, I hear.
Okay, so Eastshade is the name of the country, or island, I guess, if we're going by ship.
Almost there.
Ooh, that did not sound good.
That's water. Get up on deck. No. Get out of here. No, apparently we can't. That's just one of those little, your ship crashes and you drown and... Well, that was it. That was Eastshade. We're dead. No, we're not, really. We get a little bit of exposition here. Nope. I'm guessing that's your mother talking. Tell me again. Yeah, I know. Okay, I promise. I'll go to Eastshade. So we've got to do some things. Well, we promised our mother we'd paint the giant tree. How will I know which tree? You won't miss it, trust me. The Tiffmore Bluffs. Open skies, endless seas. Okay, yep. City, top of the... Oh, there's a big tower in the city. We'll be there soon. Get some last wishes. So our mother's dead. That is sad, but... she wanted us to go and visit Eastshade, where she loved when she was younger. Paint pretty pictures of it, apparently.
You've woken.
We're in a cave.
Do you remember what happened?
We were on a ship, and yeah, it smashed into a reef.
I'm glad your memory's intact. You washed up on this beach just a short while after the ship sank. One doesn't last long in water this cold.
But yeah, what about everyone else?
From what I've heard, you were the only passenger misplaced during the wreck. The others are safe in town.
Okay, where are we?
Eastshade, of course. Specifically, my home. I usually don't take visitors, but in this case I can hardly blame you for floating in unannounced.
In my possession?
Only your reason. Don't forget to take it when you leave. Even the frigid tide couldn't bring you to part from it. It must mean a great deal to you.
Okay, yep.
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself.
Okay.
It's just up the path.
Thank you very much.
On your way, then.
So he just rescued us, and now we are... Just 2 seconds. I'm just going to turn the volume down very slightly again. Because it's quite loud at the moment. That's a bit better. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn that back up to 45. Put the music down a little bit. Because I'm actually fine with all the background noise, just the music was a bit overpowering there. Yeah. So now we've got an easel. And we can open our inventory. So in here we've got well, nothing, but the easel's like the main part of the game. And we can craft a canvas, but we need boards and fabric for that. And then we don't have any canvases to make paintings with yet, so let's go out and see what we can find. And definitely not Earth, as you can see. There's another planet out there, or a moon possibly. And there, out there, is what looks like, I presume, the wreck of our ship. Yeah, it's a very pretty game, this. Which, considering it's just a little, you know, small studio team, not a big deal, major publication, they've done a good job visually. And again, like I said, for a game that is all about painting scenes, you know, this is one of the few games where I often say things like graphics don't really matter in games, it's the gameplay that counts. Graphics kind of do matter when your game is all about, you know, painting beautiful scenery. The scenery has to... I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Kinda wish I had... Oh, there's some sticks. I love how subdued the interface is as well, so, you know, you have these little interface cues for what you can pick up, but you don't... it's sort of muted and doesn't really intrude into the look of the world. Like these balls, I can pick them up. You see that little logo there? Shows I can pick them up, but it's only just, you know, it's visible enough that I don't miss it. Get these roots without overpowering the game. And the scenery doesn't ruin the look of the world. Oh, that's pretty. Lovely butterflies. Let's follow the map around here. And this, I guess, is the village of Lindo. Which, yeah, does pop up on screen there. Ooh, and I get something in the corner there pop up. Quite a lot of it, whatever it is. Inspiration. Making paintings drains inspiration. Gain inspiration by exploring new places and trying new things. Okay. So literally, if I explore around, I get more inspiration, and I use that to make paintings. Let's talk to this person here.
It's you! I'm a bird! You're on the ship. What happened to you?
I washed up in a beach cave.
Oh, thank goodness. We thought you were lost. Oh, what a horrible experience. I'm so glad to see you're safe. What brought you to Eastshade anyway?
Yeah, I guess my mum said she loved it here, and...
Very adventurous of you. I came to visit my family.
Oh, was she the one who was on the
You
ship?
look like you could use a nice cup of tea. This flavor is a bit strong for some people, but the effects can be lifted with a sip of water from your water skin.
Okay.
Our captain is in a terrible state. I suppose that's to be expected. She won't even leave the dock. Perhaps it would console her to know that we all survived. You should speak with her.
Yeah, so I guess you were on the ship. I lost all my things in the wreck.
I lost most of my possessions too. And nothing has washed up. My family lives here in Lindo, so I'll be staying with them. If you find that night is coming and you're in need of a place to stay, you should check the inn. You'll be comfortable there. It gets cold around here at night. You shouldn't be out without a proper coat.
Okay. Can you tell me anything more about the town?
After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while.
Okay.
Are you wondering about anything else?
Not really. No. Thanks, Aaliyah. I'll see you around. What have we got in here? Let's check this place out. It's very nice looking architecture. I love the architecture in this game already as well. It's all very... It really does, I say, the art style, the style of the architecture and the music. It's very Skyrim-y, very Elder Scrolls-esque. But like I said, it's just such a different idea that, again, like I said, I haven't got a sword, I can't fight any of these people.
Aren't I good at flying?
Well, you're kind of a deer person. It's only a kid, I'll be nice.
Thanks! My My dad says that I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it.
I think flying might be pushing that a little bit though, Lenny, but I'm not going to be the one to bust your bubble. You're only a kid. What's in here? You seem to have a bucket on your head.
Who's there? Nika, is that you?
No, it's not.
You must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help.
Okay, but why is that jug on your head in the first place?
It's stuck, obviously. Now, would you be so kind as to go get Nika for me?
How does that even happen?
It happens. It's fairly normal, really. Doesn't it happen to you from time to time?
Not really. Yeah, seriously?
But seriously, will you get the innkeeper?
I'll get one then.
Brilliant. I'll wait.
Okay, so we'll go get the innkeeper, I guess. I presume she is in the inn. Which is... you the innkeeper? Oh, I'm a bit glitchy there. Hang on. Whoa, wait!
I know that I can do it if I put my mind to it.
Get down from there.
I can't fly if I don't even try.
Uh-oh.
You're not a bird, Lenny. You need to come down right now. You're going to get hurt.
Everybody, turn around.
What? Why?
If you don't all turn right now, I'm gonna jump.
Okay. Everyone turn around. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's time to come down now.
I flew! I can't believe it! I flew!
Of course you did. I'm just glad you're back down. Don't do that again, okay?
Okay.
That's kind of
Now
cool.
that I know I can fly, I won't do it again.
I guess if I didn't turn around, he'd have jumped and then... badness? Okay, so there's the innkeeper.
You must be the traveler from the wrecked ship.
I am indeed.
Oh, good. Ingolf needs some visitors every now and then. I wish he would spend more time in town, but he'd rather be alone. Yes, I run the inn. I always keep a full stock of soup and tea to refresh weary travelers. When I was young, I traveled all over this island. I'd love...
Okay, so... I can pick a topic. I can browse her
Certainly.
goods. I've already got one of those brews. Quaint, dreamy. I don't know actually what it does, but...
Ah,
let's... Eshan needs you.
oh, of course he does. And what is it
His
this
head
time?
is stuck in a jug.
Again? That's like the 8th time. All right, then, we'd better go help.
Okay. So we will go help him. So yeah, I mean, the primary thing of the game, obviously, as I said, is still, you know, painting your art and stuff like that, but it is still, you know, an adventure game. You do go around, you speak to people, you help them out with little tasks, stuff like that. Explore the world. It's
Oh,
just, you
that's
know,
really
in most
stuck, isn't
RPGs
it?
where you'd actually fight people, you just,
Yeah, it's pretty stuck.
you paint.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Okay, I guess I'll go down the stairs, across the courtyard. There's another artist over there. And I don't see any soap. I guess I ask her.
Hello there. Can I help you, traveller?
She's an owl.
Soap? Well, certainly. May I ask why?
Shan's head is stuck in a jug, yeah.
He did. Is he a friend of yours?
I barely know him, yeah.
Well, I shouldn't gossip then.
Go on, do gossip.
He's just such a peculiar man. And you know what? I think Lenny is going to have some real
Lenny's his
issues
kid.
when he grows up. Well, you've seen him. The boy is unhinged. And not just that. I've been hearing a lot of yelling coming from that. You know, I imagine you'll be travelling all around this island, being a tourist and all. Perhaps when... Well, it's a
You tell the
small
sheriff.
town. If word ever got back to Isan that I was the one that reported him, things might be a little awkward, being such a close neighbour and all.
No, I haven't been involved in this. I haven't seen any of this. If you want to report someone for, she's basically saying child abuse, I don't know anything about this. From what I've seen, the kid seems quite happy, if a little nuts.
Of course, you're right. I suppose it's a bit selfish of me to worry about a little awkwardness
Yeah.
when it's a matter so serious. I'll head over to Nava as soon as I get the chance. Right. Well, here's some soap. Safe travels.
Okay, that's better. As I say, if she thinks there's an issue, then, report it, absolutely. But, I've not seen anything to make me think that. What if I talk to Lenny? Nah, he's just a kid. He seems alright. I can't imagine, of course there might be some shouting if your kid tries to jump off buildings.
You have the soap. Well, let's try this thing then.
Okay,
Here,
here's the soap.
let me have that soap.
And he's fine.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika. Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
Okay, I'm just curious now, though, because mine said you heard yelling from your house.
I mean, that nosy, stuck-up goody two-talon. If you had to deal with what I have to deal with. She just doesn't like me because I'm not posh like her. You know what? Get out of my house. You're just like everyone else in this town. Coming in here and telling me I'm a bad father? Get out.
I didn't say you were a bad father. I just said they heard shouting.
I know that's what you meant. Just get out. Get out!
Yeah, that's a fat little thanks. You're a dick. But I'm not going to pick a fight with him. Hello, monkey lady.
Hey, are you an artist?
Why, yes I am.
Hey, you have an easel! Are you an artist?
Yes I am.
So am I! Do you want to see what I made?
Sure.
Look!
It's a bird catching fish out of the sea and a whale. Yeah. Well done, kid.
It took all day. But I want to make my next one even better. What should I do?
What a nice canvas to start with.
But I don't know how to make a canvas.
Well, I conveniently do. So yeah, let's make some canvases.
All right! You're a nice artist after all.
I'm awesome. So yeah, we need boards and fabric.
I know where some boards are. Follow me.
Okay, so she's going to show me where there's some boards.
Did you see when it ran a reef? I've never seen anything like that.
Terrible waste of a good ship.
And it went down so quickly. It's amazing anyway.
There we are.
Now we just need the fabric. I don't know where to find that. Maybe we should ask someone.
Is there anything else down here? I'm guessing, well, I mean, I'm not guessing, because like I said, I had a little go of this before. There is fabric. I mean, if you are on a dock, I imagine there's sailcloth and things around there. Oh, and there's some storage. Oh, there's some fabric right now. There's a book here. Kid's story, basically saying the tower's haunted. I'm guessing that tower over there. Some more boards. Oh, and a bear person.
Watch your step there. Lots of moving boxes around here. You looking a little
Has an
waterlogged.
awesome voice.
Guessing you just came in off of that ship. Think you even got some seaweed hanging from your ear.
I'm a bit of a wreck, yep.
Yeah, we all have those days, right? I mean, my dad got in a shipwreck once. He wasn't as lucky as you, though.
Oh dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he's fine. Just lost his leg is all. Now he gets to order us around even more.
Lost his leg isn't
So,
really
you'll
what I'd call
probably be
fine.
exploring all over, right?
It's not
Could
dead,
you
but...
do me a huge favor?
Depends what it is.
My brother loves raspberry-filled pastries. Loves them. He can't get enough. But raspberries don't grow here. So he puts in an overseas order every 2 weeks. It's crazy, really. Now, the thing he hates is
I can sympathise. I often order food from
I mean,
overseas
we all
myself
hate him,
because...
obviously, but he hates them even more. He'd destroy them all if he could, you know? He once saw an old lady eating some, and he grabbed the box and
pastries.
threw it in the ocean. It was the craziest thing.
Okay, doesn't
Okay,
like grape
so
pastries.
what I did was
Got that.
fill his raspberry pastry bag with, grape pastries. Can you imagine what he's gonna do when he eats one? He'll go insane.
So, this bear is a bit of a
He's always
douchebag.
suspicious of me doing something like this, though, so it would be perfect if you could play along and act like you're a delivery person. So, what do you say? Will you deliver him to him?
I mean, it could be funny, but he's a bear. He might rip my face. Ah, screw it. Why not? What could go wrong, eh?
Perfect. You gotta play the part, though. Really make him think they're raspberry pastries. My brother lives over in Nava, so I'll meet you there in a few days, eh? I'll probably be near the bakery. You just come find me, and I'll point my brother out to you.
You better pay me for this something at least, because... Oh, canvas.
So we have everything we need now, right? We can make a canvas from this stuff?
I'm going to see if I can get some more first. Let's get all the canvas I can find. And some more boards.
Oh, we're staying busy working. We've had quite a few shipwrecks here. There's a reef surrounding the bay, and that's what does it. It shouldn't slow down traffic too much, though. Fabric. We go through loads of it. Here, these lengths are defective for shipping, but will perhaps serve you.
Thank you very much. Any more fabric around here? There's some more. Loot all that I can. Some more fabric.
So you've survived too. That means only one of us has been lost at sea.
Yeah, who was lost?
Who? Only the most important one of us all, Annabelle!
I don't think I met anyone called Annabelle.
Doesn't sound... I see.
It's the ship.
She carries you across the oceans and you don't even learn her name. Annabelle! My ship! My wooden,
At least the
sea-loving
real...
daughter!
I don't think that would go down well somehow.
Killed
So
by
yeah,
damn reefs.
very sorry about the ship.
We can't kind of you to say so, but kindness does nothing to bring sweet Annabelle back to me.
What do you do now?
I imagine I'll be spending the rest of my days mourning Annabelle, sitting here, dreaming of a world where she wasn't destroyed.
I'm sorry, I
and
forgot.
Off with you! Trade your life for hers. Now leave me be.
Well, you're kind of a crap captain if you trade the lives of your passengers for the ship. But, you know, I can understand. She's upset. I mean, there's the ship over there. More fabric. More fabric. More planks. Okay, so we've got quite a lot now. Let's make a canvas. Let's make several canvases. 4 canvases now.
Could you paint something? I want to watch a real artist.
Yeah, go on. I will paint something. I think I'm going to paint a view of the wrecked ship with this kiddie in the foreground. A bit of that ship, and then we'll see if... So we go up here. Select a canvas. And then we can adjust the framing. I think that looks good. And then...
That painting is amazing! I want to try.
I love
Can
this
I have
game.
a canvas? We found enough stuff, right?
Yeah, go on, you can have one.
Yes! I'm going to use this for Miss Nika's next painting. She loves art so much. Hey, Miss Nika loves art like us. She always likes my paintings. I bet she'd like yours too. She really likes the eclipse. You should draw her that.
Maybe I will. So we can press P to browse my paintings. And that is just gorgeous, isn't it? No, I don't want to paint over it. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just so I can It is really nice. It's a good painting. Let's see if the captain's interested in it, because it is of her ship. Wrecked it is, and I guess it's sort of a memorial in a way.
Can't you leave a person to mourn in peace? Is that Annabelle? Why did you paint her all ruined like that? Is this supposed to memorialize a resting place? Then you do understand this tragedy. Thank you. She would thank you too, if she were still alive. I don't want anything to do with this painting. It's a thoughtful gesture, but you keep it. Take these.
Oh, cool.
There's nothing worse
So I get to
than
keep the
arriving
painting?
in a new place.
And she gives me some money.
glowstoneless. Now leave me be.
So yeah, that's a win-win. That's not a bad start. So is she doing a different painting now, or?
Thanks again for the canvas.
So, if I've given you this nice canvas, why are you painting on that crinkly bit of paper still? Okay, now, from the video I originally saw this, I think there's a guy who,
You look Take care now.
I had some tea in here. I wonder what it... Does it do? Lindo Brew... Does it... Oh, it makes everything kind of glowy. Does that actually do anything? Or does it just make everything glowy? Anything weird I drank? Okay, so yeah, that doesn't seem to do much. Maybe tea has some other effects for inspiration later or something?
My garden is filled with all sorts of Take care
I'll
now.
see you later. Let's talk to this guy.
I feel so adventurous staying here in Lindo. I live in Nava, but sometimes I just long for the primitive lifestyle Lindo offers.
Seems fairly well established. It's a nice little town.
How humorous you are! I like that in a person. Some may find the story of my journey utterly inspiring. Nothing could have prepared me for the muddy paths, the unbearable heat. I even had to eat outside.
Okay, so this guy is...
Overall, it was a dreadful experience.
Spoiled toff, but
I braved through it all.
He seems alright, though. At least he's not a, you know... Yeah, I guess that sounds, I barely survived a terrible shipwreck.
I'm guessing you're a bit inexperienced in travel safety. Perhaps you should consult me for advice. I so dearly wish my friends could see how adventurous I've become.
Well, he seems to want to show off to his friends, so maybe I will paint you. And then they can. Let's do portrait. Let's get a bit of the hearth in, a bit of the bookcase. There we go. I just love how it does that, the art style of the paintings. Let's have a look at... Where did my other painting go? Maybe I did give it up to... Okay.
Oh my. That painting. It's the most perfect thing I've ever seen. I simply must have it. This is wonderful. My friends will be so jealous of me. I think... Can you imagine? An entire wall filled with paintings of me.
Sounds like your favourite topic. So yeah, he's a bit of a knob, but hey, he paid me, so he's alright in my book. I think there's a woman we can speak to up here. She likes to come up here and watch the eclipse, apparently. Hang on. The water's a bit glitchy down there. That's a bit of a shame.
Great viewpoint, isn't it?
Oh. It's very different from home. Yes, it is.
Look, the eclipse is starting.
We get to watch the eclipse. That's kind of pretty. If the sun is that far away and the moon is that big, I would have thought it would get darker than this, personally, but I'm guessing that was time accelerated as well, just so we can see the whole thing, because normally that happens in real time. Yeah, in fact, looking at the water, you can see it is.
Not a bad show, right?
We got some inspiration. Yeah, it's been a while since I've really watched it, because I'm new to this world.
I try to come up here every day. I guess it just doesn't get old. If you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you. Drop in at your leisure.
That's very nice.
Don't worry about payment. Shipwreck survivors stay free of charge.
That is very lovely of you.
Take care now.
Talk to any of these guys. Small bear and small owl.
The salty sea air never gets old. I lived there for a few years, working as a baker. I do miss the bustle of the city. It's a bit more calm than Nava, I think.
Okay, nothing much to see there.
Take care now.
And... yeah. And the kid said she really likes pictures of the eclipse, so maybe we'll paint her one of those. Can we see what time it is? It's 1:40 PM. I'm guessing the eclipse happens around midday then. So let's go down to the inn. Upstairs room. Oh, there's a book there we can have. Architect of Lindo. Azad of Taria. Vanished 5 years ago. No one knows where he is. But I bet we find out. Oh no. Some even claim his notoriety is owed entirely to his disfigurement, implying that his credited skills are not actually... So he built most of the... Yeah, you know what? I think those people are being a bit douchey, because the buildings here seem really quite lovely. So I would say he's quite a good architect. Can I go in there? No. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Some candles. Don't know what we do with them. More books. Shadian Folktales. Long ago, the air outside the planet grew terribly cold. Without any furs or feathers protecting the sun began to freeze. Okay, so the sun wraps itself in a blanket, if you say so. I am going to... Oh, okay, that's quite convenient. You can actually see where the sun and everything is. So... yeah, the eclipse actually starts there. I'm going to rest till 11 tomorrow morning. That was painfully loud, actually. Sorry about that. Just need to tweak the music. It's way louder than the rest of the volume in this game. Let's go back outside. Oh, fabric. I wonder if we get more of that every day. Has the eclipse started yet? You know what? I am going to go up here to her favourite place and paint it from there. Because the eclipse is starting. Now I'm guessing the eclipse has kind of started there. I think this is a better view. That is a gorgeous view. Big sea. Let's try and get the rocks out of the way. Paint that. Now that is a really, that is bugging me. Can I get down there? No, I can't. I guess that's just a bit of the game where they're not actually supposed to be able to get to. And it's just a bit glitchy, but yeah, that eclipse effect is really pretty. Let's have a look at my paintings. Take a screenshot of that again. There's a little smudge in the middle there. I wonder, is that actually part of the painting? Is there something up there I missed, or is that just a... Oh, it's a bird! That is very cool. She normally comes up here to watch the eclipse, but she's not up here, so I guess she's back down in the inn. If she likes the painting. I hope she likes the eclipse sort of in progress the way I painted it. Unless she wants it, you know, actually after it's in full eclipse.
Ah, the traveling artist. Goodness, that painting of the eclipse is lovely. Is it for me?
Yes, it
I
is.
bet Sandra put you up to this. Ah, this is lovely. You're too kind. I'm going to hang this in the room upstairs. Take care now.
She gave me some money for it. Awesome. I wonder if she said that, if it's just, I presume, obviously she hasn't had time to go back in there physically, but I'm guessing it just sort of happens instantly. If we go in here... Yeah, my painting's on the wall now. That's... What a wonderful game this is. It's really just very, very relaxing. I feel very chilled out. I haven't played this for a bit, but I think that will do for now. So I think you guys get the general impression of, you know, if by now this seems like something that would bore you to tears, don't expect much more because it isn't going to change much. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the game. You go around, you do little missions for people, you paint pictures. That's how Eastshade works. That's what Eastshade is. And honestly, I think it's wonderful. It's just a breath of fresh air. And honestly, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not a pacifist or anything, and I love a bit of action in my games. But sometimes it's just lovely just to go around the world, sightseeing and just painting pictures and just having a good time and just chilling out a bit. I also play Hunter Call of the Wild, as you may have seen in other videos. I'm sure there'll be more. And honestly, the best thing about that game isn't hunting the animals, it's just walking around the scenery. And this game is all about that, and I am 100% on board with that. Beautiful game, in every sense of the word, and if this looks like something that you would at all be interested in, I hugely recommend you check it out. Like I said, it's not expensive, and this kind of originality and brilliant idea, I think, deserves some support. So, yeah, Eastshade. Check it out yourself. It's on Steam. But like I said, this is the game. Don't expect more than this, because this is just what you do. Anyway, I've been Locutus, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and come back and check out some more stuff on the collective. And if you want to see more of this, let me know, and I will probably make some more videos. Because I love it, and I'm quite happy to record everything I do in it, because it's just that kind of game. So, oh, good grief, that music's loud though. That's better. So yeah, as I was saying, I have been Locutus, now that you can hear me, and this has been the really wonderful Eastshade, and I hope to see you around. Do come back. If you want to see more, let me know. See you next time, guys. Cheers.